Alright, I'm gonna do just a little video tour here of the house here in Amravati. So I'm just gonna walk over here. That was the front of the house here. This is the gate. And it leads down. This is the street that goes down to the main roads. This is often a very busy amount of traffic during the daytime. And then this leads up to where his sister lives if you go down a little ways. And then this area over here, at night, a lot of cattle like to congregate there. And in the front yard we have a couple plants. This one is a lime tree. I'm just trying to see if I can find any fruit right now. It typically produces quite a few limes. I'm just not seeing any on the branches at the, oh, here's one right over there, a little one is right there. Otherwise there's some flowers here in the front. This one's been blooming. And then this is a mango tree, a young mango tree right here. And this is some sort of vine. It's kind of like a pea, but not exactly. It looks like a lima bean, but it's still not even exactly quite a lima bean. Some more flowers here that are about to bloom. And then back here, I don't know all of them exactly, but I know this one right here is a curry leaf tree. So they're all over the place, but whenever she needs fresh curry leaves, she can just go out and get them. And then this goes to the side of the house here, which I'll come back to in a minute. I'm gonna head inside first. This is also the air conditioning unit that they use in really warm weather. So I just have to take my shoes off. And then here's the living room. So they've got 2 armchairs and a couch and a bed that kind of serve as the main furniture for this room. It's a very nice room. There's a TV over here. This is a painting that his sister did. And then this little area is kind of like a display area that has a bunch of pictures and little tokens that they've collected over the years. And then this is his dad's little desk area that he keeps all sorts of stuff in. And this is where usually I'll see a gecko or something crawling along that part of the ceiling. So very nice. This fan runs very quietly and smoothly at night or in hot weather. It's nice to cool down with. And then this here, I'm going to turn the light on. It's kind of like a little alcove area. I think I'm going to get this light. I have to press hard. Maybe it's not going to work. So this is just kind of extra storage. I believe there's wheat in there, and then they freshly grind that. This is her vacuum cleaner. This is the little sewing machine. So this is what she uses. And then there's the foot pump down here, and all sorts of colored threads. And then this, you'll see these windows from the other side that leads into the room that we usually use. So that is the living room. And then now we're gonna go over into the kitchen and dining area. This is just a little hallway that leads to the side of the house again. There's a cabinet here that they store stuff in. So here's the dining room. They don't use the dining table a lot when there's not other people here, but we've used it obviously because there's been a lot of people here lately. Here's another table that used to have a sewing machine on it that they just use as a side table. And then here's another painting that his sister made many years ago. So this is the dining room. And then I'll go into our room. I'll turn this light on. So this is where we stayed when we come. So there's this little sort of like dresser area here, and then we have closet sort of space to just store whatever else we need to. And then pretty basic room. There's a fan here. So this is where the renters would stay if we weren't here. So these are the windows that I was showing earlier, and these you can just close like this. Oh, gotta get this. You have to take this thing out first or it won't close. So you can close these at night, and then it's good to open them up during the daytime for ventilation. And here's just some clothes that I've gotten since we've been here. These are some long, they're called kurtas, so they're like long shirts. This is the white sari I wore at the wedding. This is the yellow sari that I wore for the haldi ceremony. And then these are just a couple other ones that, these 2 I had last time, I just hadn't brought them back before, so I'm getting them now. And then these are just 2 saris that I found here that she wasn't using, so I'm going to take back with me. And then I've got a sari pin here and 2 bangles. I really like these ones because I can't fit them over my hand like this. So this one has like a little clasp here that you just pull apart, and it's easier to get on that way. So yeah, and then this is the kind of cool thing about most of the doors here. They have these wooden blocks that if you put here, then the door won't close. You just move them, and then this is how you close your door, and then this is how you lock your door. You put this on there. All right, so next we're gonna go to the kitchen. And so that's just right over here. She's making something right now. So here's the sink. And then this is the filter that they use for their water. And then it comes down through here. And it's got carbon filter and it uses UV light as well. And then here's it's not a mortar and pestle, but it's flat and there's grindings on it. Here's the drinking water that we use. And then over here she's got all sorts of different things that she uses for cooking on a daily basis. These are the drinking glasses. And then over here are a couple other things, just extra storage and stuff. So here's the fridge. It's really nice. They only got it a couple years ago. So they keep all the stuff that needs to stay cool in there. And then one thing I really like is this sort of cabinet thing that they keep all the plates and like little odds and ends. Because once they wash it, it just sits up here and dries. So then we'll go out to the backyard, and that'll be pretty much it. I'm gonna have to go out this way to get my shoes on. Again, not uncommon to see little stray dogs walking along, or cows at any time of the day, really. So here we go. This is where clothes are hung to dry after they've been hand washed. She has a washing machine, but it's not got a lot of capacity, so this is what we usually do, is just hand wash. So there's a spout there, and then this is a lot of the water for washing dishes and for washing clothes. And then in here, this is a little sink area. It's where we typically brush our teeth. And then here is the bathroom itself. So this is where there's a washer, and then this is what spins it to get some of the excess water out. There's no dryer though with it. Here's the toilet. It's a Western toilet. Most Indian households do not have this kind of toilet. And then here is the actual shower. So basically, you sit on this stool and you fill the bucket up. I use about 3/4 of a bucket full of water, and then up here there's a way you can get warm water if you turn on this right here. It gives you hot water. So you turn that on, and it's not as cool as ambient water that comes from the tank. So, and then it drains down there, and yeah, I mean there's a real science to it, but once you kind of get used to it, you just do it. So that's the bathroom. And then leading onto the backyard here, there is the water tank. So this is where all the water comes. Right now they're only getting water every other day because there's a drought. Hasn't rained much all summer when they usually would have rain. So right now we've got, I'd say, about 75% full, and that's just from water we used this morning because there was water today. And then there's also a pump that leads up to an extra storage tank on the top of the bathroom there. And then this is the backyard. So again, extra clothesline dryer space. And then just all sorts of plants that they keep. There used to be a lot more trees back here, but it's kind of been less for the last decade or two. So here's another mango tree. These are 2 huge mango trees. In the back there on the other side of the wall, the tallish plant, this one right here, that's actually an almond tree. And then these over here, these are little chili plants. You might not be able to see it well, but there's little red chilies there. Trying to see what else I can point out. Here's another curry leaf little tree starting to grow. And this is his old bike. It's just kept in the backyard here. And then here is a cherry tree. Pretty big. So back behind this wall, you probably can't see it very well, but there's like glass shards sticking up to keep people from, I guess, climbing over the wall and into the backyard. But if you go down, there's about a 20-foot drop and an open sewer line. So depending on the time of the day and the direction of the wind and everything, you do smell like a sewer manure kind of smell. But yeah, that's basically the house. Trying to think if I forgot anything. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely different, but you get used to it a little bit over time. But it makes you definitely appreciate all the modern luxuries that we have, and I think it helps teach me not to take those things for granted. So that's that.